Make way, make way. Hey guys,
Spoilers.
welcome. Somebody just watched the trailer for Moana live action.
Can't wait.
This episode's sponsored by, and we're gonna turn that face into it with a little CG. It looks just like Moana.
My hair will come out.
Oh yeah. I mean now we.
Well, either way, my hair would come out, so it's fine.
That's true.
Hey, Southern Tea or one of their special blends: apple, crumble, brown ale. Sounds yummy.
So
guys.
good you want to spill it on the table.
Sounds
There's an alien on here.
Gross. You have big eyes. I can see the side.
Oh.
Hey, how you doing? By the way, not you, her.
I don't want to tell you anyway.
Ooh, that tastes like apple pie.
Refreshing.
Wow.
Sweetest
How you doing?
I'm stressed the fuck out, but you know. here
But
we are.
I'm just stressed
Is it
out.
at Gestures Vaguely Around?
Yeah.
At insert world event.
Yeah. And
When this gets put up, it'll be something worse anyway. Like, oh, the alien invasion. We got meteors exploding,
Yeah.
guys.
Actually,
What the fuck?
Actually, alien invasion will be fine. Like, take
It's
us. You
what
got it.
just
Well, also
happened
the
politically.
meteor explosion too. I'm like, can we get a
Stressing me
bigger
out.
one?
Yeah.
No?
Stressing
Can
Is
we
your
get a-
planet better? We're just gonna go. We're gonna go with
Can we
these
get a
guys.
bigger meteor, maybe?
Yeah, like, where are the aliens? Please help us.
Maybe a bigger
They're gonna get there and be like, "What the fuck? We left here 5,000 years ago, and what did you guys do with this place?"
It's the Anunnaki, Matt. Is that what you're saying? The Anunnaki?
Yeah, the sky people, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ancient aliens.
Guys,
That's
what
the
we watch-
Anunnaki.
Anunnaki,
That's
yeah.
close enough.
Yeah.
But also,
That's how they would pronounce it.
they'd be like, "What the fuck? Like, we told you how to make gold. What happened? What? Well,
You
jeez."
get
You're
like
gonna make
40
Gerald fuck that monkey for this. This is crazy.
He's like, "I kind of locked the door." You're like, "Hi."
But then someone's gonna do a real.
That's why we had
Someone's gonna do a
Gerald.
store with punch the monkey and be like, okay, I'm back in. That monkey's got a girlfriend now.
Do you think they end up getting like a doom scrolling thing, and then they all like everything goes
We
bad?
destroyed
Like-
their culture. Yeah, that could happen. Yeah. Sure. No, you know what? That's that part.
Like, actually, what is this called? Instagram. This is nice.
They're like, "We're on Parlor."
What if Parler makes a big?
Please,
What if
just
Blue Sky makes a
destroy
huge
walking.
comeback?
Everything. Just go on. You're stressing me out even
Like,
more. God
we're
damn
on
it.
Truth Social. Like, oh no. But hey,
Okay, hey, how are you doing?
I'm.
I heard you were
I'm
a
the
director.
business, show business. I was directing today.
You're just regular business.
Yeah, staying on business, getting things done today. I gotta make sure I get things done because I'm taking I'm taking Friday off and
On a
leaving
jet
Friday to go. No, not on a jet plane, dude.
The car plane.
Nobody going on those jet planes. Holy
Taking
fuck! I only know
Yeah,
the jet
you
plane
are-
that hits the truck.
I
No,
wouldn't. You guys should not
Womp
go
womp.
anywhere near any.
We're driving down to North Carolina to see our little brother. We have not been down to North Carolina yet to see him and some stuff.
Yeah, lean.
Yeah, we were broke, dude. Now we got money.
Now you're
Have
big G.
moving on
Ever?
up.
What are you saying?
Moving on.
Now you were
I
big
thought
G.
you-
The girls see you got the money and the dollar bills, y'all. We got you. Yeah.
We have just a little bit of money.
Are you stopping and doing any detours? You going right down there, right back.
We're staying a night in Fredericksville, Virginia, and then maybe like hanging out with Kira. We're not gonna like stay at their place because
Oh, okay.
no, we're not doing that.
You're not.
That's
doing
what I
that.
just said.
Wait, is it double negative?
Yeah. So are we staying there then?
No.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
No, thanks.
He did say that.
Thanks. Listen, you want to join us?
You said maybe hang out.
I don't.
Oh,
I said
you're not
maybe.
hanging out either.
That's a maybe.
You're not hanging out either. No.
Maybe
That's still
sorry.
maybe.
No later.
Sorry,
Maybe
friend,
I'm just-
what I was told.
friend of the podcast, Ted Gill. Sorry, they're not hanging
Well, he's
out.
not
with
gonna be
us.
there anyway.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Man's work. We talked about that last week.
So he's just like
Oh, yeah.
he's back at
National
work,
News, He's back at work.
and he doesn't like have no days off.
He's gotta make that grass.
Bad
man.
cheddar,
He's
yeah.
gotta make that grass. If he doesn't, he has to make a.
He's
certain-
gotta pay some of his brother-in-law's bills. So
Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law.
anytime you want to pay bills, say it like you.
I know
You
him.
shared a case, damn it. Okay, thought I'd try something.
I know him too. I know both of them.
I'm good.
So how are you doing, Matt?
I'm fine. I closed the home
why?
equity loan today. Wasn't mine though. It was somebody else's. I was doing
Oh.
a favor for them.
I was like, "Why you didn't tell me that?" Okay.
Favor.
doesn't count.
I have two that are waiting. Hopefully I was close.
Yeah,
to
don't they get
Yeah,
money if
sweet.
they can get like a bonus or something?
They get a
if you close
bonus.
that?
I
Yeah,
get
So why does you help?
a
these
high
people?
five.
I'd be like, so do I get half that shit? Half.
We've been talking about
Half.
that greatly.
Like
It's fun.
half.
'Cause we're like, hey, we're doing
That's what me and
literally
Steve
more
used to
work
do.
than they are, and they're getting all.
Yeah,
the
when you
credit.
say hi to a guy and you're like, go to that guy, I get the money. That's no.
Well, it's because we have a virtual center, and so they can take in these applications and then they basically just get them. They don't talk to anyone. They're just like thanks, and then they give it to somebody else, and then we got it.
But they get the credit for it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For something that's going to come in there virtually anyway.
Yes.
Okay, I won't say anything about that.
We have said all
Might
this
want to
stuff
fix your
again, but,
system.
Yeah.
I might tag them.
If,
Hashtag.
I would say I'm
any,
working
if
virtual.
any American people are watching, we might want to talk about this. Fix the system, okay?
At
Did
least
they want-
half credit or
did you bring
something?
some people from America to watch that?
To watch this, no.
Yeah,
I would
oh,
never
come
tell
on.
them I did
How
this.
dare you?
I'm embarrassed.
I'm gonna go into
I'm
your-
embarrassed of this whole thing.
I'm going to go into your business.
Not just
and
both
pretend
of you,
I-
the whole situation.
Not just both.
I'm going to go into your work, Matt. I'm going to pretend I
The
knew. And I'm
whole
like,
thing.
hey, you're going to watch my podcast.
I'm gonna make
Listen,
cards.
I get the people that come in and go,
I'm gonna wear nothing
Yeah,
wait.
but the alien.
And how sexy are those people? How sexy are they?
I just saw Miguel.
Are they
What?
beautiful?
Are you?
Are they
You,
sexy?
you must be
I
his
got
brother.
pictures. You wanna
Exactly,
see
they're
'em?
beautiful. They're sexy, exactly. You want the pictures of these people because they're like, oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Biblically. Love you.
I use them every night. The pictures he sends me.
You gonna use
They got like different outfits and stuff
the
too.
fuck? I mean,
What?
as long as it's like a kinky boots.
What are you
situation,
talking
I'm fine with it.
Guys, happy Daredevil Born Again Season 2 opening day. Obviously, it'll be after this. But one
For
thing
those
to
who
talk about
celebrate, for those who
is
celebrate.
the schedule. Usually, you'd think the first 2 episodes would come out the first week, but for
I wouldn't
some
think
reason, they're doing it the second week. So you have the episode 1 the first week, episode 2 and 3 are the second week, and then every other
And then
week
what's
after that
episode
is
4?
one episode
Oh, okay, sure.
for next week. I think they're doing that because the week after the season finale, they're gonna have that the Punisher one shot that they just announced, which is kind of cool.
The Last Dance of Frank.
The one last kill. I think it's called.
One last kill.
That's where I went to.
Of course you guys did.
We're gonna celebrate by killing your feet. One more time.
And we also know that Charlie Cox has said that Daredevil is not in Spider-Man. He would also
So
say
he's lying 100%.
he'd also say that if he was
not.
not, but he is not. So don't ask him because he's not. Although
He
if-
would lie,
he would lie if he was, so he's not.
but he's not.
He's 100% in that.
You know who's not in Spider-Man but really wants to be?
Me.
Vincent D'Onofrio. He's like Kingpin Spider-Man.
I mean, you can tell the dude has read the comics. You can tell the dude knows this.
You can also tell that Vincent D'Onofrio is great, and I love him.
You got to see the Hot Ones versus?
Of course.
He is. I mean, and you're right. He is hot.
Like he's like they told me they're just gonna. He's like, is this CGI? I'm like, no, we're just gonna put cockroach in your sleeve. So I had to tie my sleeves off and I shook them violently so that when he does the Egger thing where the cockroach come out, he's like, the only way they could go is out because I shook my jacket so hard that they had to fall out. I was like, also, Glock.
I was watching that and Zoe was right behind me and I turned
He's like,
around.
oh,
she's
did you get the fear from that doing that scene? He's like, no, I had it way before that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I love
Like,
how much friends they are. Like just like you can feel how they're friends, and it's like I love that. I love any time there's like one of those verses and you can tell these guys really like each
Well,
other.
they had John Barenthal and very very recently, and you know both in the Bear. Obviously, they're both in the Marvel universe in different degrees.
Yeah, Eben Mossberg.
Mossberg.
Yeah.
But they had such a great episode together. They're just being
Haven't seen that one yet, but I'm sure
Being
they
big manly
being
dumbasses,
being goofs.
being big manly goofs. That they just look like they smoked every cigarette between them. Yeah, you got one guy and then he's just like, yes, no, of course. Yeah.
Fuck you, cousin. There's some really. We just got that Moana trailer.
Make way for this trailer.
And there's already a little bit of backlash online for what
Backlash.
The Rock looks like
Oh,
in this live action.
Come on.
How?
So hateful.
Somebody said it looks like a T-Mobile commercial. About the
That was my favorite fucking. That was my favorite comment. I was like, yeah, it does.
There's like, and there's a Who worked better with him and the John Cena as the mermaid.
Yeah,
from,
I saw
was
that.
it
I
Barbie?
sent you that one. I sent you that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. That's mean spirited, but I get it. I mean, obviously, The Rock doesn't really have any hair anymore, so him with long hair is weird. It almost
But
feels.
also, what are you supposed to do? He's a bald Maui now?
They gotta put hair on him.
CG hair?
The hair, the bod, that's part of the song.
It's a fucking lyric.
You know, it'd be great if he's like the hair at the bottom when he hit his hair like came up and like in the back of his head.
Or like they did a scene where the hair comes off for some reason magically or something.
He goes, "Woo!" Hair's gone.
Just like flies.
So the trailer was pretty good, I thought. Including some Maui transformation in there. They had Tamateo and Teika, the villain there. Coming out July 10th. Not that far
Hey,
away.
that's Zoe's birthday.
Do you like the
And
live action?
I think they
Disneys?
said it was Zoe's birthday there too.
Do you like the live action Disneys?
I really I think and don't at me. I've never seen the animated version of Lilo and Stitch before, and I really like the live action.
That's right.
of
You
Lilo
like the
and
live
Stitch.
action one. I forgot that. I forgot.
And I was like, no, she's not
I
supposed to
watched
go
them.
to college. She's supposed to stay home. I'm like, what the fuck? She's supposed to quit her life
Also, that's
when
what you're mad
someone
about?
else is taking care of the kid?
They do sometimes fix the problematic shit.
Well,
in
and they
the
usually
live
did. It was like,
action.
oh, this neighbor that really cares about them will just take care of the kid.
Just like they did in the Snow White version.
I have only seen The Lion King, and I don't know what's problematic.
Is that what she has
Be
sex
prepared.
Donald Glover was in that, wasn't he? He was Simba, if I remember correctly.
I mean, he's going to be Yoshi, so why not?
As long as he does a sick ass rap at the end, or in the middle, or in the beginning.
Or
No. Was he Simba? No.
I think he was.
No way.
In the live action line.
we watched it in the drive-in, so we
I didn't
could
watch it.
turn it up and just sing.
I was going to
that.
say Seth Rogen, but of course he is Pumbaa.
Yeah.
It would have been funnier if he was Simba, of course. Hey, I'm Simba. My dad just died. I can't believe my dad died.
to be king.
So we're trying to watch the studio, and I was like, I gotta crash out on this fucking thing. It was just too much. I hate those shows or movies that are just like everything's wrong, or like you have to root for this guy even though he's the biggest asshole. And
Wasn't
I'm like, I
that
have no
what you
thanks.
said about it too?
Yeah,
Or was
it
that-
was very
Yeah.
frantic, and it was like they're just like, okay, I get what they're doing, and it might be fun for someone.
Well, it's like I get it's supposed to be satire. The movie just sucks. I get it, but I don't want to watch 8 episodes of that.
There was parts of it that were really good, and I might go back and watch it, but it's not something I need to watch. It didn't feel.
I almost crashed out on the second episode because he was just like
They're totally
how much he
crashing
cared
out.
about stuff.
It's like hang out
He's
with Jerry.
crashing out.
And then like after I was like, I'll give it one more episode, and then I think it was the ones that weren't written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg that I didn't like the most because it just felt like they were super tropey.
I like the one with the long take where he keeps fucking up the long take.
That's why I hated that one. I
love that
I was
one.
like,
That was
this
really
is
good
so
one.
fucking.
I was like, this is so
stupid.
dumb. That's why I love that.
That's why I was like, this is
I
dumb.
was like, okay, that's good.
This is stupid.
Because long takes are kind of dumb. So like seeing how long it is until this guy fucking fucks it up because he's an idiot. I was like, okay, that's fine with that.
It was just I was dumb. I was like, I'm done with this. I'm good.
I only watched like maybe 4 episodes.
Yeah, I watched 4 episodes. The fourth one was the one I was like, I'm good.
We actually we've been watching It's Always Sunny.
No.
But we realized that we have to watch Invincible because I got to catch up so we can watch season 4.
So I watched all of the new ones. All came out. And I was like, oh, and I clicked them, and I was like, oh, I'm done. There's only 3 of them came out, but I was just like, oh shit! I just watched. I like binged them all.
We're gonna end up binging all of them because only on season 1.
So guys,
Episode
season 4.
What?
You know, episode 2. We're on
2.
episode 2.
Well, now we're on 2. Yeah, we just.
If you really like watching someone get beat up a lot, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, if you like just like brutal beat up.
Well,
like,
I
can you get
was
his
like
face ripped
not
off? Oh,
into
yeah.
it when I first started. Wow, I was like, oh, another like just beat 'em up show the whole time, and then the last scene, I was like, got me. All right.
Jamie had
book. Yes.
Jamie had just watched Arcane and said, well, oh, you know what? I think she's into like animated stuff. Let's watch Invincible. And like she's like maybe 20 minutes into, she's like, no.
It's because it's a little bit rough. Have her finish 1 episode.
You know what? You don't have to watch.
Finish it.
You know what you don't have to worry about? That feeling when you watch Project Hail Mary, because that movie was fucking.
They're calling it Hopecore.
It was so good. Like wow.
Halfway through, he turns to me and he goes, "This movie's delightful." Like his face was beaming with
like,
just like he was
"This
like
my bum."
glowing.
First off, Ryan Gosling is my favorite actor right now. He's my favorite actor. Yeah.
No. Okay. Well.
He's my favorite actor right now. The puppetry was fucking hilarious. His character nuance in like how he just plays like nonplussed and all that stuff. Like He plays it so fucking well. Like when he first wakes up and he has no fucking clue where he is, he's just like fucking slamming around everything. He's like, I don't know where the fuck I am. Like,
how do I know that?
he had literally no clue what was going on, and you didn't realize it till later. I'm not going to give the spoiler away, but you don't realize that he has no clue where he is. Literally, like he's just like, what the fuck? I'm like.
My whole sleeve, Zoe sat on the side of me, and she just, it was soaked by the end. I was like, holy shit, soaking wet.
Jamie and I had got, one of our friends, our kids like play online together a lot, but they live on James Street, and they're like, my son's name really wants their kids to come over, and we're like, can they be over for like 3-ish hours? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And like, yes, let's go. Like, immediately look at the movie.
It was worth it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was fun. It's good to just get out with it. The kids for it too. And when Connor got up 6, he really wants to see it. I'm like, I'll take your leg later.
Yeah, we'll watch it when it comes on the street.
Well, that's what Jamie said. She's like, when it goes to stream, like, I take him in IMAX or something.
It'd be really cool.
I don't sell RPX.
I've heard it's really, really good in IMAX because all the space stuff was filmed in IMAX specifically because there's no green screen in that movie.
Yeah, including like the scenes with like
what
the stuff in it, and it's like all the lights and stuff were all
with
like chicken wire and like practical effects. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, everything was like a practical effect. I was like, what?
Rocky had 6 puppeteers.
And like to fall in love with an alien like that, holy shit! Like he's even better than Alf, guys. Even better than Alf.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with you on that. I think that's the first thing they were agreeing on.
It's just a very organic build, and it's really.
I liked his look. He was like so
he's a
creepy
cool concept.
looking. Yeah.
Too, because he's like so alien that like. You know, basically, I heard the author talking about like
oh yeah,
the design for him. Like he's just like these. Functionally, he's like a third of that mass, but then it's like all this like armor. Basically,
well, basically, he's like he invented this world. He's like, this is a real world. He's like, this is a real world that we know about. But like, here's how I would. He's like, okay, so this world has like 3 times the mass of Earth, but also it supposedly has a lot of clouds. So he's like, there would be a lot of pressure. So this is why they wouldn't have eyes, because it would be kind of dark, very dark there. And he like explained it like the fucking craziest savant like. Nerd.
Science.
Yeah, science nerd. He's
how they create.
Like, and
that's
why I have this,
this,
why I have this. I was like, I love that.
That always gets points for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
He's like, and he'd be a mesh of organic and inorganic matter, and like, I was like, okay, like, shit, dude. Like, I just thought he'd look cool.
I mean, were there some issues? Yes.
Definitely. Like, how the fuck
they
get
issues?
How the fuck they get their issues? Like,
how long was he in a coma?
Also, like every
11 years, and he just gets up and start walking
you know
around.
What? No. We'll talk about this off because I don't want too many spoilers. But because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about with this too. But maybe if we did like a spoiler cast, maybe then we can do like I'd be fine with that. But hey,
okay, fair.
move on.
I forgot.
I mean, we got time. Let's go. Okay, so that
440 million though this weekend.
The largest or the second largest non-franchise like new project domestic opening in history.
Yeah, which it deserves.
Guys, Amazon Studios, by the way, we're supposed to hate them, right? Like we're supposed to hate Amazon. It's so good though.
But counterpoint. This movie, Ryan Gosling bought the rights to this 6 years ago before the book was written.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's like, he just followed it along and made it happen. And fuck yeah, buddy, that's great. I'm glad you made it.
I hope it gets recognized for stuff. You know,
it's got to get like cinematography at least, right? Like shit, dude.
Especially with the practical effects, it was crazy.
The practical effects were amazing.
It's definitely the movie to beat currently. Yeah, you know, and
it was the feel-good movie of the year, and it's only March. So.
I felt good for sure.
Mm-hmm. Or terrible. Who
guys,
knows?
speaking of science, Matt, scientific study concludes something that we knew already: that post-game depression is real.
Game hole,
and that the RPGs have the biggest effect on us when it comes to being depressed after a game's done. You know, like Matt with Anthem, he was depressed for months.
We just started playing The Last of Us Part 1. So
speaking of depression,
did you get to the end of the prologue?
Oh yeah, where?
See,
I didn't realize how quick that was. I forgot how quick that was, but it's still like.
Zoe came in and goes,
I bawled the first time. I bawled the first time.
I just remember like this.
Fully cried.
I was just like staring at the TV like, what?
Because I was also like, couldn't I press X to like not have that happen or something? What the fuck?
I do
what
this?
the fuck?
Did I do this?
is this my fault? Yes.
And that's what you felt. That's why at the end of the game, too,
Hey,
you make the
second
decision.
game, is this my fault? Definitely.
100%. You definitely. Like, there was a person that was like cringing, and you beat their brain in.
Spoilers.
Definitely shot a dog. Too.
Spoilers. And definitely shot a dog. This guy, Christy Nome over here, guys.
Murdered that dog. And I was like, fuck you, dog. I was like, oh.
Well, okay.
Mm.
So this is
in hindsight.
the News Medical Life Science wrote the story. Is published in a January edition of Current Psychology magazine. It was 2 different studies with 373 participants, and the factors were game-related ruminations,
rumination,
challenging end of experience, necessity of repeating the game,
got it,
and medium anhedonia, which is the term given to the inability to experience pleasure from activities that are usually enjoyable after playing the game. It's like you can't like have sex because you just beat Mass Effect, basically. You got a limpy down there because you
I believe it. I felt like that after finishing a book, or like I'd be like almost done with the book, and I'm like, I don't even want to keep reading because then it's over and I don't have this book anymore.
That's why I don't mind playing these games over. Like The Witcher 3 was.
I kind of did that with Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Where, like I got like when I knew I was at the end, I like kind of let it sit for a little bit because I was just like
because you knew you'd never get a boner again.
Because I knew I could never get wrecked again because I could not play that game anymore.
You're like, JV, call me Gustav.
And then they make you choose an ending, you're like, damn it.
And then when you come, you'd be like, for those who come after.
Yeah, gotcha, yeah. And then she does it.
And then she does it.
Yeah, so that's interesting, but also not surprising. As lifelong gamers.
Sure. I mean, I definitely felt like I remember finishing the Last of Us, the second game, and be like, "Fuck, man! Like, I have to go back to regular life now." Like,
with you, like with something like, "Oh, I don't have that. We're done with that."
It's like
Mass Effect, definitely.
Mass Effect 3, when you get the
not Andromeda though.
I love Mass Effect Andromeda. I did love Andromeda.
He's like, I'm just gonna finish this fucking game.
Like, fuck, this is stupid at the end. It's just dumb. Just race to the end now.
What I think is very interesting is will they address. And they're even saying they're going to try and connect them because of there's if you look at the stills, there's a still with
we
an
can talk about this
Angar
off camera too. But there's several YouTubers that have
there's a still with an Angar in it.
Crazy
in the Milky Way galaxy. Like how the fuck did he get there?
There's a lot of crazy theories.
Yeah. There's an iceberg for this.
Paragon 7. I don't know if you watch her stuff.
I watched her. I like
yeah. She's got a lot of good stuff on it.
Like I watched it on the projector on it. I was actually so.
When are you getting me a projector?
Tomorrow.
Me? Oh, I thought you were yelling at him. I was gonna be like, yeah, when do you get a?
Yeah, when am I giving him a projector?
Okay.
Hey guys,
they're not that expensive.
Minecraft had their big live event, and they've announced Minecraft Dungeon 2.
I don't have to watch the whole thing.
Minecraft Dungeon 2 revealed for fall 2026 launch.
Among other things, it was very short according to the comment.
Too short. Should have more stuff. But this is gonna get a sequel to that dungeon crawling spin-off. It's supposedly for Switch 1 and 2, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.
Connor liked it.
And PC.
I'm understating. He still plays it today.
Well, and supposedly they've added crossplay this time, which is nice. So you can play
I think it had crossplay.
Supposedly not.
Okay.
Or maybe
Yeah,
maybe this was talking about the update. There's an update that happened where they added crossplay. Okay.
Yeah, because
that's what's supposed to come out day one crossplay.
Oh, day one.
Day one.
And the reason I did a crossplay is because fucking PlayStation was like, no, it can be PlayStation. You're just like, give me a fucking break, guys. Come on.
Fuck.
Like you're killing your community here. Please stop. It's not helpful. It's like someone should be like, I'm playing on Xbox and it's so much better. No one says.
Well, I think really most gaming systems like Xbox. I've heard Xbox is kind of like getting ready to pack it up, like in a way. Like there's like we're just gonna make sure because we make money off our games.
They're making at least one more console.
Yeah, but then it's like
but it's
we're
basically
making money off our games.
It's basically like a big PC. Like
and that's kind of the style of like Steam Deck. Like the Steam box is coming out. It's kind of style right now.
Steam box,
Yeah, Steam Machine.
I liked Xbox. I always had an Xbox.
Matt, I got the best news of the week here.
Nobody's perfect.
But I'm not going to say it yet because I got one more thing that's actually pretty good that I think is pretty good. Hopefully
Okay.
you guys think it's pretty good.
Okay.
John Boyega says he's in talks with Dave Filoni to return to the Star Wars franchise.
You get more Finn. We get that Finn and Poe.
One of the
spin-off
biggest
we wanted.
disappointments of you set up this fucking cool character who's like this guy that breaks out of brainwashing and is also a black stormtrooper. Like I thought they were all, I figured they were all white because they're all fucking losers.
I thought they were all Temurian Morrison,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But like, there's like nothing given to this character, and he's then just literally written off the next 2 episodes, and it was so
It
frustrating.
was
'Cause
funny how
also,
they
few
almost
characters
gave
of
him a
color.
love interest like everyone. And
Few
like,
characters of
just
color.
like-
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's also
no,
like a friend love interest where it's like we're gonna be just friends, and you're like, what? Are we
he's
doing?
like my brother.
Yeah, like what are we doing here?
Basically, like he's like just the dick in the box guy the whole time.
Like we we already killed off Han Solo. It's okay to have like someone else that like loves someone else. Like we'll have the Jedi kiss the bad guy. Like what?
That was not earned. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
What the
okay.
fuck? What? Spoilers for this, guys. It's okay. You know, it's still
It's
like
been a while.
those movies were fine. They were okay.
I cried my
But there
ass
was
off.
definitely
I'm not saying
definitely
anything.
there's definitely
That's your
things,
review for every movie.
there's definitely things that like could have been better. We're looking at you, Captain Phasma.
It's not Captain Phasma's fault.
Yeah, it was the characters. The
Gwendolyn-
actors are great.
Gwendolyn Christie, you are a vision.
Your
You
gem,
should cherish.
your dream.
Yeah.
But also like John Baker was great, and then they're just like, no, he doesn't get any more screen time. You're like, what? Okay.
He's like, I have a mission somewhere else. You won't see what it is.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'm helping the rebellion.
Oh, okay.
Except we're not called that anymore. Bye now. You're like, okay. I'll see you later, man. Look, we found some weird horses in a casino. You're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Hey, you know what was much more satisfying than that? Wonder Man, season 1. And now, season 2, greenlit. Renewed.
So they didn't actually greenlit the actual thing, but they're like, oh, both these guys are coming back for Wonder Man season 2. So like, okay, so that's happening. Cool.
It's fine.
Yeah, like, that's okay.
It's good enough. Trevor Slattery will be back.
You know what? And
Zoe will be excited.
this is like imagine
Big
like
Trevor Slattery.
like
fan.
10 years ago, you mean like, oh, guess what? Trevor Slattery, one of your favorite MCU characters. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
It was a great show.
Like, and he's not even the Mandarin. You're like, okay, what? I don't understand. I'm confused.
He kind of was at the end.
It's still fresh in those minds. That's right.
If you haven't watched by now, go watch the whole
Mandarin.
thing. It's great.
Matt, do you have a good Mandarin impression?
I can talk like the Mandarin.
I like
Isn't that
that.
great?
Yeah, what you guys.
Perfect. I'm gonna give her that. Give her
Yeah,
that
just
word.
talk a little
Just
slower.
like you're talking like
Like,
you're pretending to be Native American.
Because he didn't want to go full Asian.
He's like, well, I look more and like you don't, man. Just don't do that.
Oh, I kicked over my water. Oh no.
It's gone now.
Gross.
That's all I got.
Ooh, it's on my
That's the last thing I
toesies. That you said the last thing I had, so fuck you.
had. Oh, yay! I stole it!
Stole it.
It
Yay!
would have been better if I stole it.
Nope, you didn't have anything, though.
You never. You should gotta get some more. You gotta
Bring
get some
3
stuff.
things
I-
next
Three
time.
things next
Or
time.
you're
3
fired.
things? That's a lot.
Or
He
you're
doesn't
fired.
even have 3 things.
I have
Wow,
6 things today. You're fired.
Today.
You're fired.
Today.
You're fired.
Okay. You saw it.
Hey, guys.
You'll never see me again.
We did have a couple people comment because you weren't in that one episode and like, did you fire her? And I was like, no, of course we
You did not. No, that's a lie because you didn't even post it yet. Because I would have commented.
Because I would have said, where
Did
the
you
fuck is she?
fire that bitch?
Where the fuck is that bitch?
Finally.
God damn it!
Like, she wasn't doing anything.
She
anyway.
contributes nothing.
You do get a nice beer drink.
I just sit here and go. That's my
If you wanted
job.
to wear the Daredevil helmet.
I cannot.
Hey, guys.
No, right?
Stay classy.
It hurts.
How does it fit
Oh
this guy's
my
head?
god!
How does it fit his head?
He's
Finn.
blind now.
Bang. Boom.
Daredevil!